That they've gone with 6, both are Yadav. Rose losing out on Harleen at number for a while times.
Deep extra cover. The right hand.
10 overs. Even the Oxfield with 1 slip.
Surprisingly for Lifton.
TB Litchfield used a feed to get in the fielders.
16. Every skill and deck boundaries in it. 12.
The last ball in circle from the wicket.
He had it for a moment.
Litchfield more on the off. That's the bulk of the runs. She
good touch and the point, but it's
trying to bowl from Phoebe Litchfield. Renuka Thakur is at mid-off.
Her advancement down the Litchfield.
Bit short, and to her, Renuka Thakur is at mid-off. Her line right, because Renuka experience if she.
So many people keeping an eye.
It's definitely on a little. India and Australia have played. Maybe with to just rotate to 10, not more than 2.
Fully on for
big breakthrough, which India gets it through her. Lisa
off middle, scrambled seam again. Found her length and
runs through O. Litchfield, no need for the longest arms.
To rub salt into to close out over 6. Up, they'll review this. I'm saying it's missing leg in her.
The original decision is wickets is missing.
Yeah, initially when we
The moment, oh, she's living dangerous. It's a boundary. Well, that's what it does when you know whether to go in. That's a better. Australia 41 for 1.
It's lovely hands there.
She's too good a player. She does use her feet. The angles that
Cover. Bit of assistance. Pace off the bat.
it's a conscious effort to pitch the ball. Missing is something there.
And that will and now she's been both sides.
Again, the wrong line. She's been. Oh, this.
In a lot of ways. At least.
Very consciously look.
And the protection is square.
That you land that.
They didn't try and overhit it.
Pass from Kranti Kaul's over as well. Wants to down the leg side. Amassed so many runs.
As Australia moved to 70, lays off that beautifully straight down the ground, and then the ball nicely. Put the foot. Elected to bat first with that. Not happy with the fact that of hers so far. Partnership comes up after the early
Over the same line against the left-hander. There's 2 is not there. Which as well, is it that very easy?
In all fairness, at this level, in a big
though. It's one of the pick of the bowlers again. Picked up 3 for
Not guarded. Progress in the bowling.
over the mid-off that is up. Well, she's not happy with the shot. Continues here in the semi-final.
Will nurture this cricketer. That's Phoebe. As she grows in that.
On is straight
First 6. I think there'll be a collective sigh. He does love off. A little bit of a discussion. You say that though, that the pace earlier tried to find that wicket.
But 6.5. I know.
It was actually 7.19. 100 for Australia and got one of those big scores here. I think Cherony's
Shot. All the.
Oh, ominous sign. Having a feet. Good revolutions on there from got the feet of Phoebe Chingett over that boundary.
Helped on its way.
Just far too easy there for Elise Perry. A little deep backward square. The pace of these two are very. Bit of extra. 113 for one. Subliminally, I was sitting.
And
keep it as straight and tight as possible.
this is terrific from the manufactured boundary.
Those middle overs, she doesn't do a lot to premeditate.
Off the middle, but hit.
Litchfield straight away attacking against Bangladesh, but it was enough. But Phoebe Litchfield straight after she played that.
That up and Litchfield is
Just very, very quick hands. But now though that sweeper went to a backward point.
Shefali Verma gives chase.
Between these two, and it's
By Dipti Sharma. Or not on the field at the moment.
It's gone a bit finer in a World Cup.
She's had little control of it. She's got India in a bit. That's going to stop Phoebe.
and when you can access the offside.
Bowled a touch full when they went for boundary. Was the one who could. Full toss on the trot here. Score for them to chase.
Phenom named Phoebe at the age of 16, and she brings up her first South Wales.
100 for Australia, and that smile tells you pass to the table. You just saw it. We've seen a few of definitely. Look at that for a batting. Good bowling this from Radha Yarnleg. That's very key, and that's what India need to be doing right now. And you leave 100 and 300s before you ask her, and
162 for one. Came on, Dipti's on.
down the ground.
Again, it's the ability to
Put an innovation. There was nothing innovative about turning the heat on India. He created, not held, an early.
150.
You almost saw she knew what the field was. She on her, and she says thank.
98 of them.
And their plans, they don't trust when the field is spread out. They prefer. They are looking, especially if Phoebe Litchfield is around.
8 runs and over will get. Trust her. Given what is to come. Sometimes broken, a wonderful.
I don't think this was clever. Purely because it was a single. Isn't as good. The rest has been outstanding.
One left-handed.
Played shots all round the park. It wasn't the best option. That she was a deep fine leg.
One delivery short of 1 for 17. Sweep. And Beth Mooney's first.
Because that's come about because they.
Was dismissed by a really, with her playing that inside out, putting her body on the line at some point.
Look at this previous over. Having captain India, what goes through your head? What are you trying to do?
Picking a wicket, that too, squeeze in another wicket here. batting that Australia.
Speaking of putting pressure on, at least to the 30th over, 190. Goes inside out on this 37th in her career.
Captain walking in the 50-run partnership with
It cleanly. Restricts it to the one. It's on that one straight away. Just hasn't got a lot in it. And that's the 200.
Manjot Kaur's overs, and he was quick to hatch on.
Base once again.
That onus on herself,
Down the ground, goes all the way with this.
that you're in the middle. That onus on herself.
The one bounced down to a little straighter than she would have liked. You did. Doesn't get it.
Which bowler they need to pick one.
Ground.
And she finds that
Found the boundary.
Beth Mooney stepped out, used a foot, and she finds that to collect that boundary.
On leg. This has gone pretty. The moment the right left hand player. Australia from India here.
But the line was more.
Squeeze, you take the wicket of Beth Mooney.
Well, Sri Charani putting that had to really manufacture Jemima Rodrigues there. Beth Mooney.
This wicket couldn't clear the head. Edge there from Sutherland. 100th into. Sometimes found some space. You see the making a 100th international. They'll get through for the one. You get one out, and you get another one that around.
This tournament, Julia Price and Mitali, no sweat broken for her to.
Strength camp. Slow pitch. It's a couple of quick wickets this time.
Shifts to a good leg.
18 months. Ash Gardner is coming ready on the boundary line.
And yes, if you want to stop Australia to
Elise Perry will not miss out.
bowl, she's bowled some 1 boundaries. This being
Yeah, for me it's an error ball to right. It's a fantastic ball, but some. Perry, they want is exactly what India.
they need to factor a wicket in getting a wicket. Alice Beth 2-4-3 for Sri Charani. A couple of balls just.
That Talia McGrath would enjoy. She knew straight away. The misfield from India.
Ordinary. We alluded to that last ball. Misjudging this ball. Hitting.
The delivery in the same to the crease and the introduction.
Look at where she's standing.
Had and it's racing the boundary rider.
Wanting to finish the over. Got the boundary.
Foot so much.
Kaur at her pace. Be part of her innings. She's all.
McGrath's left ball watching, which is and won't surprise you.
And they have got a little well enough. Talia McGrath fielders going around in it.
Resulted in that comes out to bat at number 8. Love Ash Gardner because that ball.
Sri Charani, and that's. She
Rising, even if it's against the left tree. For Ash Gardner. Onside play is my
skillful and in form.
try anything as well. Onside play is my
The era where you have more. 300. Goes with telling if.
what more could she have done?
Just a couple.
At 14, she's come back strong. Finish well in
Coming in to try to close out.
and I don't know to explore.
Century for Ash Gardner of 120 in this semi-final number 2. Radayadav. Side of the ground, it's 6 on 8. First time batter at 6 or lower. Get
Batting lineup has and It takes an
Yesterday in semi-final.
what you'll be up against. Amanjot Kaur. Much full. It's too late. Ash Gardo. Australia 3-3.
Alana King. 9 you'll see. Beautifully. The over 3-3-5.
This has
Looking at split screen now. Oh, that.
telling a lot Australia. Lot of hard work for Deepti Shah. Delivery that she's developed over the last batter from to first ball. 3-3-6. Shoot. Straight in rarity. They've conceded an outfit.
Something. And you want this batter.
Protection on the off. 66. Verma, welcome back.
Just flicks off bat in this format for India.
For Shafali Verma, square and mid-wicket and play for her. And that needs 2 for 1,000 runs for most sixes. Hands just allows the ball.
I think the flurry of bounce to get to the pitch of the ball.
18 months, it does not matter.
That's what she does. To get to the pitch of the ball.
Oh, by the dismissal!
We have a player review delivery. Look at split screen. We can move on to ball track. Off, impact in line. To stay with your out.
Sue Redfern, Spygarth, LBW.
Goes for 10.
3 in one-day internationals. Already done a little bit of running on the front foot.
Also, why they have a on the ball.
Except for Elisa Healy.
She thought it was in her reach.
Leg. Batch it to the on. There's confusion in the middle of the pin. That is exactly what the 7-4. Forward run chase to be his to put pressure back on wants to do.
Enough to go over.
Just pressure on Garth. Ask King at mid-wicket.
Just trying to get those line that she's bowled onto.
Now had Pepper to
Runs through that area, the Australian fielding bisect that area, and she
the outstretched left hand. 5th round. Look at it just to make sure though.
The legs. Shot that gets Jemima Rodrigues in.
Earned a spot and got a half century batting at the experience to play together.
I'm sure a number of Indian fans are. It from Jemima Rodrigues. Still for India.
The opportunity early in going through that off. Little chase.
Chases on. India perhaps gill first 9 overs. Set the field.
Team up from the left-hander. Comfortable for Smriti.
Belatedly, Melissa Haley, and she's going.
Go on to Ultra Edge, please. Clear spike. Set change your decision to out.
It is the spike, and that is an out. Steve, India. Some review from Alyssa Healy. Alyssa Healy have to give full. Vandana just.
As the captain, Alisa, he rotates
That again for the hometown girl.
past Phoebe Litchfield.
He's 6 for 2 after 11. He gives her the charge and boundary to
See that there was a little shimmy from one settle the bowler, which is used to perfection.
like she's liberated with the fields going at 83 work, and she came in for Shifa.
And as I said earlier, it's not about getting at this stage wide run rate,
Be interested in
but in a controlled manner.
overs 13-14 Australia. Worm from New
When it's just past her,
and races away for.
one thing's for sure that she's slightly outside the line of the. When it's just past
But in the gap, relieved to get her first boundary.
from Harmanpreet Kaur, away from Phoebe Litchfield.
Australia were 1 wicket better off.
Ideally, you would have wanted, but this partnership has been 30 balls they've faced.
Patient very early. Expect. Very nice. Look at
Fish.
beautiful shot. But in every way.
One, a ball that fetched her a lot of wickets, just hitting through the line here.
How does Hammond
Go through a gears quite. But yes, a few.
Fortunately, you're absolutely right. When Chennai for a couple.
Really nicely. She's looping the ball and she's here because the leading edge. They've still kept their first blemish as a fielding. India reaches their 100. One down the leg. Just have a look at
A welcome bounce, I think, to get into her flow.
There's a huge gap there actually by Harmanpreet on this shot. Full, and Harmanpreet did that quite. This little partnership cooking.
Half century back in this World Cup. And she half century.
Created, not many would have gotten.
Backward and fine in anger, she's all fine.
And that she offered a similar shot time.
Point short third, a fine edge when she was. We'll have a look at India at the moment, but found this backfield.
The highlight of this innings from each time you look at that bat coming in that gap,
Interesting if King picks back a little bit and see if there's any.
easy to grip.
And a little sloppy from Australia, picking up off her own bowling. Good control. Well played.
Orders for India.
Well played. From Kim Garth.
Players on the cricket park on a certain.
Once again, you just get
That also goes to show that the bullet for them.
little edge, I think, or just end of the over. Quick drink, partnership. That space, no mid-wicket. We see the fans of really the women's team work. Just the one though in Australia. If they can increase with every.
For coming down the track, or as she's also in this innings against Spain, Jemmy has approached because there is no shot. But what Alisa Healy, the shorter side of really challenging either.
Very late, down into.
She can go back to Megan shoot. Well, doubly extra.
Great effort there from Milana. Fine, Milana King will not potentially not look. Forward of Reese and Harmanpreet Kaur.
It's about being in the moment, patience of what the opposition is offering.
Oh, we have a just crossed over the line.
These two batters, these two
Knows there's plenty of space there, and he's now just the two off it.
Australia. Trees. In boundary. Momentum back.
Hits this one square up, supported by Ash Gardner.
Age with 100. What?
Magnificent striking, beautifully played.
Been thought of. It's boundary coming in from Jemimah.
Can choose again.
This being 160-17 have come in.
You were the coach. You far.
Team have actually progressed. Jemimah Rodrigues is an example.
which is also equally important. And I just
Harman gone past it for 6 by the end.
shot we usually get to see is cross seam from that. And I just travel.
But not timed as well. Australia, this is one thing. Add a couple of wickets to this score. Switch the equation around. Australia, 189 for 2. Magnificent! Harmanpreet Kaur is...
That's when she said, Harmanpreet Kaur, she knows. Cleared an 82 meter.
And it's time. Could have raced along off. Shade for...
Harmanpreet Kaur, she used her footwork and found the gap.
Keeper, bowler, Healy! Being the great Alyssa Healy.
Chance, Jeremy and Alyssa.
Golf being rubbed on the... Things up.
Harmanpreet Kaur for a boundary. Happening in this over. With the momentum.
Record-breaking history of the ice.
Harmanpreet Kaur actually on the shorter side, and she was.
That'll count for nothing if India don't get... It is Harman.
Jazway. High. Gone.
Ate that over. Those two worms at this stage. And Australia, it was coming. Kaur, India's captain.
Harmanpreet Kaur, but having what a catch running into from the ball of 89 in.
For partnership.
There of fans on both sides, or even in the last 300, and also those teams. In some amazing so often. The field beautifully here, and Deepti Sharma.
Crease getting in slightly full. India.
Fixed shot with the field up and sent to Australia.
Only because of understanding downtown. A shot that...
And he didn't get hold of it, and there's a little bit of... And it's to put runs on the board in the final. Potentially that due... will be
Make...
flat and hard. More runs this evening with more...
For a start, the set batter in the 45th over. Crossing the line. She is...
Square, the dive's going to have... Deepti is off to
India to send in Deepti Sharma combination, and Deepti... Deepti Sharma was committed to Sharma in it. But India losing a...
of Shivalik and Harmanpreet Kaur put them in. Touchdown very quickly, she's got...
This is a big game for Richa Ghosh. World Cup semi-final. Do you believe it?
Straight up, 12 coming from it. That
Picked it early.
will be a 4 yet again, is what has set up this...
A bit risk bat, a little bit of bounce. Jemmy gets it over to...
with Phoebe Litchfield as well.
Mighty!
It just got away from the body, let her lose...